Make sure you hit the bell and subscribe so that you'll be notified when I come on again. I haven't been here for a while. Haven't felt the greatest. Whatever. Today I had a really great day. Really great. I was gone the entire day, not because I wanted to be, but because the whole bus system works like that. Hi, whoever's here, I see one person. There's always like one person who comes, and I have no idea who that is. So I went to the sushi place, and I do not eat sushi really. Like, I don't eat raw fish. I don't like raw fish. But what I got was shrimp tempura, a little bit of beets, that's the red, and imitation crab. That's all they sell is imitation crab, which I guess is a bunch of whitefish all stuck together. So, and this is seafood. I see the one person left. So I'm going to have to plug in my battery because I think my power's getting low. So, okay, eat my sushi. The last piece. Oh my God. I love shrimp tempura. At the place, I was in line, and this young girl, she told this guy, she said, go see what she wants. She's like 5 feet from me. And I told him, I said, I want $1,000,000. And this one guy there was like looking at me all crazy. Oh, that's it. Describe my day. Oh, these earphones suck. I had another set that worked really good, but my cat like bit them in half, but they still worked. And I don't know where I put them. But I need to quit buying earphones at Five Below because they suck. So I found my Roxon, which I've been going without all day. I have to catch the bus. It was like 8:50 or whatever to go into town. And I had blood work done. I've not been taking my medicine, so I know the levels are going to be all messed up. So they were nice. This one lady was like, I love your hair color, and she just sat there so she could look at me. And they were really sweet. It's kind of funny when I'm manic because like I attract all this attention, and it's great. Today on the bus, there was a guy. So let me go back. There was, so I started at like 8:50, whatever, and I went to the hospital to get the blood drawn because I had to be fasting. From there, I wanted to go to get my taxes done, but since the bus was on its routine to go an hour and a half to go 2 towns over, I decided to just go to the Whirlpool place. There, at the end, when I left, because I can stay there till 2:30, 3:33, but I decided to leave, walk across the street, 2 lanes of traffic, to go to Fusion. So I did. I'm glad I did. That's usually what happens when I'm in my manic mode. I really feel like I have a lot of energy, of course. So on the bus, this is on the bus going to there. There was this guy, and he was just very, very, he had like this good energy. So he was saying that he's been to like 48 states and how he's going to go to the open mic night on Thursday, and they have guitars. They're going to let him use a guitar, and he said he wants a guitar. And the guy on the bus said, "You need some money?" And he's like, and I said, "Don't turn down money." There's a part in the song that says, "Don't turn down money." And then the one part, I think a Kendrick song where it says, "Ain't no penny that I don't touch." I'm like, that's right. I see a penny. There were 2 pennies on the counter at Fusion. I don't remember if I took them or not. I may not have because there's a camera. So that guy got the money, and he said in Chicago accidentally fell asleep, I think in the airport. So the police took him to jail. And he said he has a warrant because he doesn't go to court. So we were just like smiling about it, and we're just like totally, on the same vein about things. Like I was saying, how, yeah, you can get a lot here for $4,000. Two towns over where I live, a lot is like $35,000 for a lot. And here, I'm like, you could put up an Amish shed, and call it a day. And you don't have to worry about landlords jacking up your rent every month because that's coming. So I was telling everybody that I'm a fish grandma. This was so cute. At the pet store, a girl ahead of me, she was saying that all of a sudden her fish multiplied. And she said she didn't know that those like little things were like baby fish, which is really hilarious. I've got one baby fish that's like maybe 2 weeks old and he's doing really well. And I was looking on a plant and there's something. I'm like, so I touched it and the plant moved. It was a tiny, tiny baby that was probably just born. And I think somebody ate it because it's so tiny, unfortunately. I just left the room and came in here. And when I went back out there to look for him, he was not there. So I did get a net, a breeding net, and it's weird. I kind of don't want to mess with the mommy fish, but you got to do what you got to do. Aww, my doggy's laying down looking at me. So my whole internet thing worked great. I owed like $300, but I called the lady and I said, I'm on a special internet thing. My internet cost me $5 a month, but he loves to like with his food. He'll move his plate and then he'll like play with his food, which is hilarious. So let's see. And I got canned food for my cat because I don't know why he's not eating the dry food. I hate to think maybe that it hurts his teeth or something. I don't know. I have no money for a vet, but we'll see. Oh, and my new neighbor that moved in, they haven't been here like 2 weeks, and someone stole their license plate on their car. I'm like, oh my God. And they park right outside my window. You think I would notice something, but I wasn't up. I didn't. And they're the ones with the new German Shepherd. So I was saying, are they friendly? So we introduced ourselves, and the dogs introduced themselves. So that's good. He loves to like chew and look at me, which is kind of funny. So on the bus, the second time, like going home, no one said a word. It was like a tomb. It was so miserable. Oh my God. So then the lady got on that I know, and we just started talking. And it was kind of funny. We were talking so much that the bus driver had to say her name to ask if she needed to transfer. He didn't ask me, and I didn't hear him say anything about transferring. So at the end, when I said I needed to transfer, someone said something like, that's what I mean. It's like, whatever. And I was telling her, I said, I'm getting a car. I looked online. There's cars at dealerships for like 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. I don't care if it's got 50 million miles on it. If I drive it once and it's my car, then, I'll be happy because I can't take that bus anymore. I don't want to do the whole bus thing, but oh God, it's like I say, I started out at 8:59 or whatever, and it's 6:30 now. I'm just getting home. It's stupid. The route is like an hour and a half. It's like, why does it take me an hour and a half to go somewhere where it really just takes 20 minutes? It's absolutely ridiculous. And my thinking was, well, I'm going to have to save $7,000 or five, and that just seems almost impossible. So 1,000, maybe doable, maybe doable. I love talking to that lady though. Like I learn a lot. She told me a lot. Her daughter, I don't remember how she did, but was like a millionaire somehow, whatever. Oh, and I was talking to this other guy. I'm trying to remember. Okay, yeah, at the gym, which we've never real. I don't think we've never had a conversation before, but we talked about everything, and it was really great. We kind of shared the same. We're on the same wavelength in that we don't argue. With people. I'm not going to go too much into that. And also, I'm having a problem at the gym where someone's man is saying that I clean my clothes in the whirlpool. I have absolutely no freaking idea what he's talking about. I wear a shirt and then I wear like spandex and I have my swimsuit on. I've got a swim skirt. It's a full suit, but it has a skirt. So I have absolutely no idea. Then this other guy, when I left, he's like, he's like, you know, so I went and he's all nasty and he's saying, we got a complaint. The guy did this the other time I was there, but the guy ran around and he's like, you're not doing anything. I'm like, yeah, I know. I thought that he meant toes, like toes instead of clothes. And I'm like, well, okay, whatever. But no, he thinks I'm like doing my laundry when I wear my clothes. Or actually, maybe I was like, I don't even know. I have no idea. And it pisses me off. And what pisses me off more is that I didn't really pay attention to this person. So I'm not really sure who they are. I know it's an old white man, you know, but it pisses me off. And I'm not going to take it. I told the guy too at the front desk, I said, you know what? I am, uh, what's the word? Oh, I said, this is borderline harassment. The kids that work there, because the kids, they have no idea. Anybody else, if I would have said anything about harassment, they would have go, ooh, you know, but, I, you know, one thing I don't go there all that often, and also because of the bus, that's the time I have to be there, and that's the same time that they're there. So, and like I want to get in now and ask this guy. So anyway, the other black guy that I was talking to, he's like, "Remember that lady that talked to you all mean?" And I'm like, "Not really," but now I'm like, "Yeah, I remember." It was just very weird, very weird. And I did think then, I'm like, oh, I'm never talking to her again. But when I was swimming, I had my floaties on, and she's like, you look like an angel. And I'm like, so today I saw her, and I had my walker, and I had my stuff on my walker. And so she said something like, oh, is that just for convenience or blah, blah, blah. I should have said, none of your freaking business about my health. But I thanked her for asking. And I said, yeah, there are issues. So I think I'm going to end this because I want to see the news and I want to see TMZ and, you know, feel free to give me some suggestions on what to do at the gym because I am being harassed. I don't do anything.